Good evening, everybody, and welcome on to the final stream of Season 21 of One Hub Racing. Hope you're all doing well. It's a bit of a bittersweet moment. We're used to racing on a Friday night, but now we're here just talking to you lot. My name is Jess Bull, and joining me for the final time this season is my partner, who does the head of commentary role as well as me. It's Mr. Evil Dragon, also known as Liam Yu. Liam, how you doing?
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, the partner in crime is doing some crime-related things. I'm here with Jess. Jess dragged me here again. I seem to always get dragged to these things. I don't know what I'm saying half the time, but here we are for the third time, I think, so far. And well, Jess, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really good, actually, and we get to reflect on the season as a whole as well, and we're going to get it all done, hopefully, in 30 minutes, and then you can enjoy the rest of your evening. So the plan for action today is we're going to be talking about all our drivers and constructors champions, a bit of review of the season from them, and we've had a few views from our commentators as well about what they think of their champions. Then we're going to be going through some rankings that Cam's made up, which is really, really good formula. We'll go through what the formula is in a minute. We'll do the top 10 for the drivers, and then we got constructors as well. Both of them have very nice images and graphics presented by the lovely Lukey. So thank you, Lukey. Yes, then we will be revealing the champions that, well, haven't been crowned yet. So we'll start with the combined poles and fastest laps champion. Then we got the ERT going against Tough Award, and then we got some lovely next level racing prizes. Two of them could be won by certain drivers, and one of them, well, anyone could have won that prize. And then we've got a few thank yous at the end. So Liam, we may as well start with talking about our P4 champion, which was the first champion to be crowned, believe it or not. The rest of the champions were crowned last week. It was a wet USA towards the end there, and it was quite dominant victory. His first win, his only win of the season, and he went on to take the title. It was Jamie, and to be honest, do you think it was that consistency that got him that title? Because he wasn't the fastest driver in the tier, was he?
He definitely seemed to not have been the outright fastest, but as you find out a lot in real life, the fastest driver often doesn't always win the title, especially if your name is Charles Leclerc, in which case you might be the fastest and then bottle it every week, because that happens. But for Jamie, managed to get that victory, managed to get the title, second last race. I keep almost thinking it's the final race, but it was second last race. Obviously, a very emotional victory for the boy. I've got to say, I got a bit emotional watching it as well. I'm sure everyone did. But, yeah, a well-deserved victory.
Yeah, to be honest, I got a bit emotional as well because Jamie's one of my closest friends in the F1 community. I go in with him in parties a lot in One Hub and in other leagues as well. And unfortunately, that was the race I missed. I was gutted to have not raced COTA, but I literally found out that he got crowned in the pub. In Glasgow, and I was looking at
in a pub. Yeah,
I was on Discord, and then a lot of the management members were saying, "Go, Jamie!" And then I realised it was he actually did it. So yes, well done to him. I have to say, big shout out to the Red Bull boys of Infamous and Jason, who gave pretty much Jamie a run for his money all season long, and they were both quite close as well. Infamous and Jason get second and third place. I can't remember which order it was, but I believe it was Infamous and then Jamie. Infamous and... No, it was Jason, yes, because Jason won the final race. So, yeah, Jason was second and Infamous was third. So, yeah, and then we got the Constructors title, and, of course, Jamie did the double there, and... looking at tradition, pretty much all the champions are on the constructors too, but to be honest, you can't do it without your second driver. And to be honest, John, if you're watching, hello John, he got his first win in One Hub around Austria, and I don't know why he didn't go into a loop there. That was very, very weird. But yeah, John did very well this season, getting the win in Austria, which was again another emotional moment for me. And again, well done to those two. And to be honest, they were leading by quite some way. They didn't need to do much last week to take the title.
It certainly was. McLaren very consistent, of course, both winning races, both really outperforming what presumably what everyone expected of them. And that is what we like to see over it. Well, achieving the unexpected is what we can say.
Yeah, exactly. So we go through we went through all the P4 stuff. And by the way, as Liam was alluding to earlier, everyone who's got a trophy, including the second and third place winners, as well as the Going Gets Tough award winner, they get some Gamer Goo samples. So the drivers and constructors champions and the runners-up will get some lovely samples of trophies. So P3 champion, again, another one which was close to my heart as well. But that went to the final race. It came down to 2 drivers. But in the end, it was one driver who's been at One Hub forever, just like Jamie. It was Gazza in the Red Bull. And to be honest, I was watching the stream whilst we were waiting for P1. And I was, to be honest, I got to admit, I was cheering Gazza on. I was like, go on, Gazza. He didn't need to do that much to get the title anyway. But he knew he needed to still put on a good performance. But again, Gazza this time, he had loads. He had a few wins this season, a few podiums, and I think that's what helped him get the title in P3. So again, congratulations. Liam, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, it was a very beautiful season. I will say, I didn't race in it. My first ever season of racing. It did end well somehow, apart from the.
You finished fifth, didn't you? You finished fifth.
We'll gloss over the 3 races which I died spectacularly whilst potentially winning. But if we gloss over that, beautiful season, helped Gazza at the end of the season by not overtaking him, because I like Gazza. Of course, Konkofner, his rival, ended up beating it in the final race of, the final race of the season, got stuck on turn 7 sausage curbs and got stuck and had to reset, and that was the end of that one, and we didn't see him again. A real shame that it went down like that, I suppose, but I don't think Gazza will mind. It was a beautiful season, a very well-deserved victory, and the one thing I will have against him is I got pole at Brazil. It's the only thing I can have against him. So I'll take it.
There you go. And we don't want to gloss over what happened in the race in Brazil, do we?
Yes, we don't talk about that.
No, yeah, we don't. If you want
my books.
If you want to check that out, it's on the YouTube channel. So yes, but anyway, we've got a few commentators' views because we didn't get any for P4 because there was no commentator. So we got one from Tomer actually, and this moment was about Gazza. So I'll read this now. His favourite moment to commentate on was USA last lap drama with Gazza making the insane double overtake to take the win and lead the championship going into the final round. And he said about Gazza, why do you think he earned the title? Gazzaman had a very consistent season with many high point finishes. Plus, he was the only driver to win more than one race during the season. He definitely wasn't a deserving champion, but he spared his force for Con Hoffner because the final round didn't go his way, like he was saying. But he put up an extremely hard fight for the title and had a great season himself. So, massive shout out to Con Hoffner there, and thank you to Tomer for sharing your views. And to be honest, well done to Tomer actually. His first season in the One Hub Racing commentary box. We're used to having him on the racetrack, but he's in the commentary box this season. And to be fair, himself and Moore did a splendid job, so well done to for them. And just like I was alluding to earlier, Red Bull, well, Gazza did the double. He got the constructors with Oles there as well. Oles got his first podium this season in One Hub for a while. And again, that was a really good moment. And those two worked really well together.
Yeah, they certainly did, of course. Oles and Gaz working well for the Red Bull team. Oles didn't really have the season I think he was expecting. I think he was 6th, 7th in the standings. But the crucial thing is, again, Jess, both doing what they need to do to win that Constructors.
Yeah, exactly. And Oles' first trophy in the world as well. So congratulations to Oles. So we're now going to move on to P2 as well. And to be honest, I enjoyed watching P2 whilst preparing for P1. And our drivers' champion, again, that went down to the final race. It was J. Cole that took the drivers' championship with some very strong contenders as well for P2 and P3 in the championship as well. But I was very impressed with how his season is going. Picked up quite a few wins as well. I'm just seeing if one of our commentators has got anything to say about him. Yes, we've got. Indecisive has said a few thoughts about our champion. He's a rightful champ, most consistent driver this season in terms of results. Although had Larkin had a better USA race, or Johannes didn't bin it in Hungary, which is where the season swung J. Cole's way, could have any one of those three in contention until everyone crossed the line. And that was something that I agree with, to be honest. And I think, yeah, again, like Jamie and Gaza, he was the most consistent in that tier.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Again, consistency ends up being key. But like I said, sometimes you don't have to be the quickest to be as long as you're the consistentest. But Jacob winning that one as well. So Red Bull, two champions. Will they get another one? That's the question.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they are going to get another one, Liam, because they it would help if I get the right image up. There we go. Got there in the end. Jayco and Larkin won the constructors as well, and to be honest, not really that surprising because those two, well, they get on like a house on fire. They're very good friends as well, and to be honest, that what really helps. And my advice for next season: pick someone that you get on well with, and you could help each other to push each other to do well. And I think that's what these two have done all season. Obviously, Larkin was up there near the championship fight as well, so that helped as well. And to be honest, I think this was the first constructors title to be decided, I believe. We forgot to put the tweet out though, Soz. But yeah, this was the first constructors title to be decided for the One Hub Season 21. And yeah, again, well done to those two. What do you think of those two, Liam?
Larkin is someone who is always I'm kind of scared of slightly because he's the big boss man of other places. So yes, Jacob,
nice.
He's a lovely bloke as well. Both of them. I think I spoke to him a few times. Larkin a bit more. I need to catch up with Jacob again. I see him in the chat. So hi Jacob in the chat, I guess. But yes, onwards and upwards, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, we're going to go on to P1, and yourself truly commentated on this one. I did a few times as well, and I was the de facto tier coordinator of Tier 1 when crossplay came about because I was hosting the lobbies. Yeah, we didn't have Bahrain because obviously we didn't have enough people and there was no host the week before. So it ended in USA. I have to say it ended in controversial fashion. In a way, but obviously we've got to gloss over that. The stewards made their minds up as well, but that doesn't change the fact that Tico definitely deserved that. He to be honest, he didn't have a say in that. He just drove his own race and had no carnage, and he won the title. But again, he was quite consistent. You got to feel for Tom though from the final race because he was up there. He was the favourite going into it. And he retired through no fault of his own. But again, well done to Tico. A stellar season. His first season at One Hub Racing as well. And he delivered from the get-go. I believe he won in Miami. I think he might have won in Miami. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, he's won quite a few races this season. A few podiums as well. And stellar performance from him.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, Tico, that pretty much getting... Well, you could say very lucky, but he also had a brilliant season. It was going to be one of the two of them were going to win at the end, of course, that final race was my standout of the season. Mainly because it was dramatic drama, and I like drama, especially in racing, because I end up commentating the favourite when there's lots of accidents and stuff. But the Dutchman, there was only one in that season, and it did go Dutch. Sebastian Vettel, the Dutch driver, as you can see on your screen, won that title. I want him to win another title. It's not going to happen because he's retiring in real life, and I'm all sad.
Boo! Well,
yeah,
maybe he could join another series, maybe, potentially.
His face does look a little bit detextured, though.
Very true.
This is going to annoy me. Codemasters have done Vettel's face dirty there. Anyway, before I keep talking about his face, I think we should move on to the next thing.
Yeah, the next thing, constructors, and Tico won that as well with Dutch Tricks as well. I believe Dutch Tricks missed the final race again. Both ERT drivers, by the way. Massive shout out to ERT, and if Dex is in the chat or ERT Thomas is in the chat, hello, we're giving you a little plug nice and early. You go on a special little plug later, don't worry. But two ERT drivers, two of them their first season at One Hub Racing, and again, it took to the final round, and to be honest, I think it took that moment early on in the race for to seal it for Aston Martin.
Yeah, like I said, needs a bit of luck, needs some drama to happen, but like Gaz is saying in the chat, all champions won the constructors too. So I think that is I think for the first time in quite a while we've seen the
Yeah.
drivers and constructors all wrapped up with the same team pairings. So that might be a first. But yeah, all drivers, all constructors, very balanced across. All the tiers were quite close as well. P3 went down to the Raya. P4 did not. P2 and 1 did as well. But it's one of those seasons where anything could have happened.
And to be honest, I enjoyed season 21 from a racing perspective as well. I had my best race, best season in One Hub today, and I managed to get a podium in the last race. To be fair, I got lucky, but yeah, we glossed over that. But anyway, now we've crowned the champions, and what the drivers' championship winners will win. Well, they're going to win as follows. They're going to win £25 of PlayStation vouchers or Amazon or Steam. And a trophy. Nick will be in touch with all you lovely champions and winners at the end of tonight, maybe probably a bit later, to get some information from you so we can send it to the right people. And second place gets £10 and a trophy, and third place gets a trophy as well. And constructors' prizes, I will get that up for you as well. Constructors win £10. Yeah, I was trying to have a look at the image, and it was hard to read. But yeah, constructors win £10 each as well. So if you're the winning constructor, that's what you get as well. So for our champions, they're going to have a lot of trophies this season, which I'm very happy about. So now we're going to move on to the champions that did not get crowned, but we're going to be starting off with me and Liam's favourite little thing of the season, and Cam's as well, to be fair, because Cam made it. It is time for the rankings. So this is how it's going to work. Liam's going to read it all out Liam's going to read the rankings from 10 down to 1 in a minute, but I've got the information how it's going to work. So we're just going to be doing the overall rankings. Obviously the others will go out live later on, but I can. So qualifying is out of 12. The second, the race is out of 20, and then the final rate is out of 100. If you take an engine penalty, that doesn't affect your score. And if you do miss a race, like I did, there's a bit of a penalty that gets applied. So otherwise, it'll be a bit unfair for someone that attended one race, did very well to get into the top, which happened pretty much for most of the season. But okay, rank. By the way, sad face. The rankings don't get any prizes. Sorry, but not sorry. Maybe next season. You never know. Right then, we will start with the drivers' rankings from 10 down to 1. And if you don't see your name, we will reveal your rankings at the end of tonight. So, Liam, over to you.
Yes, right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my favourite thing, because I haven't done it until this season. Sorry, Cam. It's kind of forgot about doing it. I'll do it next season, though, because I've got lovely graphics. But should we start with number 10, because that's the one we've got to start with. And number 10, we have 74.44, which is very ironic figuring who he's driving for. It is the one and only, it's Mr. Big Boss Man. It is Nick. He got 10th there, and I'm surprised because he wasn't kind of sitting around that top 20 or even then until the last couple of races, but he has got 10th position. So the true out-and-out GOAT man in that top 10, but joining alongside him on 76.94, driving in Max Verstappen's car in the Red Bull, it is the P4 man, it is the one and only Mr. Infamous, who is in 9th position there, the rival, of course, of Lewis Hamilton in real life. But who's in third? Well, who's not in third? Who's in 8th? It's on 77.34. It is, of course, the Alfa Romeo driver from the P3. It is Mr. Konkofner then, driving as Granyu Zhou. Or Zhou Granyu. They confuse me each time.
Granyu.
It's Zhou Granyu. I'm still going to do it the other way around because that's what happens. But joining in 7th, it is, I believe, I'm going to say P2. It might not be. It is P2. Good, we got it. It is the Williams driver coming in at 79.84. It is JM69Y2 driving as Alexander Albon as well. So he is in 7th position. But Jess, who's in 6th? Well, the answer to that is a bit of a jump up on 82.69 points. Again, driving as Max Verstappen. It is P2, and it is Mr. Larkin who gets that one in 6th position. Another Red Bull driver, another Verstappen clone as well. Moving into that dramatic top 5. And it is at 83.25. As driving for McLaren, he is the world champion of Division 4. It is Mr. Jamie, 92, who gets into that 5th position. And one that was very consistent as well. But there is a few more up the order that are more consistent. Coming in at 84.22 driving as Max Verstappen. Again, we're getting a trend here. It is the Red Bull driver of Gazman 96 then. He is in 4th position. But Jess, as the old thing says, coming in at 3rd position, and you'll be surprised at this one, driving for Red Bull Racing, but not as Verstappen. We've finally broken it. It is the one and only Sergio Perez, and that is Jayco in 3rd at 87.81%. And we're getting right up to the thick of it now. 2 drivers above it can beat them because, well, they're the 2 above it. So who are the 2 above it? That's the question. Well, coming in at 89.88%, it is the man of Division 1. It is, of course, Tom, and he is in 2nd in the Mercedes driving as Lewis Hamilton then. But there is only one who is above that, and that is, of course, coming in at 90.84% of the total vote of 100 that you can get in the Aston Martin, driving as Sebastian Vettel. It is the master of all, and it is Tico 10 PSV, of course, which has taken the top spot this afternoon, then beating the likes of Hamilton, Perez, Verstappen, Norris, Albon, and Zhou as well. So, of course, of all the 10 drivers, a lot of it was Verstappen clones I'm seeing, and the rest of us Hamilton, and the others were all their own. So there we go. As you can see there is that one. But, Jess, I think we've got some more rankings to go through, don't we?
Yes, we do, and that's very, very exciting. So that's just a quick rundown of the top 10. Congratulations as well. We got a special announcement after the team rankings as well, which are going to be very special as well. Not compulsory for the drivers involved, but it's going to be very exciting. But we have got, the teams rankings. So all the teams have been placed in this as well. So you all basically, if your team's at the bottom, then your team's not had a good season. But there are some drivers that kind of carried the team to that position as well. Not naming names, but there we go. And to be honest, I was gonna give something away, but I won't. So, Mr. Evil Dragon, let's reveal the team ranking for season 21.
Yes, and drumroll please, coming in at number 10 at a combined score of 47.79. It is Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher bringing up the rear with the Haas F1 team at the back, like they nearly are in real life. But anyway, they're bringing up the rear of that one. They're 47.79, but coming in at number 9 at a combined score of 49.25. It is the Scuderia Red Bull team, sister team, Toro Rosso, or AlphaTauri as they're known. Well, I'm going to call them Minardi now, just to confuse everyone, in 9th position there. On a 49.25, Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda in 9th position. But the dramatic one above that one, coming in 8th position on a score of 53.10. The Scuderia Ferrari from Italy there. In 8th position, shock and horror for them because they were hoping they might be up in 1 like they are in real life, though that's not even true in real life because they're 2nd, might not even be 2nd in a minute, they might be 3rd, but Ferrari 8th in the order. Dramatic stuff, but who's above that one? Well, it's the other Italian team then from Italy, well, technically Switzerland, at a combined score of 55.24. It is, of course, the Alfa Romeo team, of course, in 7th position. So they're going to be happy. They've beaten their Italian comrades and they're the quickest of all the Ferrari-powered teams. But who's above that one, might you say? It is at a combined score of 59.48. It is, of course, the team which was born under Frank Williams' name, and of course, still holds Frank Williams' name. It, of course, is being Williams Racing in 6th position. But with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them down, yes, I had to count up to 10, in 5th position, of course, they have got the maestro, Mr. L Plan, and you can probably guess which plan we're on about it, as a combined score of 59.50. Coming in from the French, it is, of course, the BWT Alpine Formula 1 team in 5th position. But above that one, of course, coming in from Lawrence Stroll's bank account at a combined score of 59.53%, it is the team of Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll. It is the Aston Martin Formula 1 Continent Formula 1 team ? Because it's so long, I always get confused on it. But a bit of a jump up the road, of course, and there's 3 more teams above it. And you can probably guess which 3 teams they probably are. Coming in at 63.68% from Woking. It is, of course, the McLaren Formula 1 team. And I'm pretty certain, yeah, they are from Woking. I almost got confused then. It's fine, we're good, don't worry. I almost got confused if I thought that was from another place. But above that one, in 2nd position, a combined score of 64.32%. Coming, of course, it is the Brawn Formula 1 team from 2009, which is Mercedes, from Brackley, which was, of course, once many other teams. It was Honda. You can probably guess which is first, which is also Honda. But anyway, glossing over that, 64.32%. Mercedes there in 2nd position. But the ranking winners at a outstanding percentage of 73.84%. That's right, you know who, Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Of course, in the Red Bull Racing, they've got 73% of all they can do on the rankings, which is a little bit above everyone else and almost coming up to nearly 25% more what I got in my team. So, yeah, Red Bull Racing, top of that beautiful ranking. I hope everyone have enjoyed my attempt at doing wrestling intros for all the wrestling for the F1 teams.
Yeah, exactly. So well done, Liam. You did very well. To be honest, you probably would have done a better job than me. So congratulations to Liam on that one. But we have got an announcement which I need to find out. There we go. So there's going to be a special race taking place next Friday. Time to be confirmed because we don't know. And the ones that will be invited, drum roll please, do a drum roll. The ones that will be invited will be the top 20 in the rankings. So we don't know who 11th to 20th is, but Karen will post that later who the top 20 drivers are, and yeah, me and Eve are one of them, aren't we? So that's exciting.
Spoilers.
Shush. But anyway, so but if certain drivers don't want to race, then it will position will go down to whoever's 21st, 22nd, whatever, until we get 20 drivers. So there we go. So if any of the top if any of the top 10 are free next Friday, it's I don't even know what time. We will agree a time with everyone that takes part. Probably most likely 7. Yeah. Don't worry, Rage Man. The top 20 has not been announced yet. So yeah. But
anything could happen.
Anything can happen. But keep an eye on Discord to find out if you're in the top 20 or not. But anyway, we are over 30 minutes. Oh my god, the rankings took a bit longer than in.
I did say I'm going to make it more than 30 minutes for you.
Yeah, you did. Naughty. Right. So anyway, we have got our first prize to give out tonight that hasn't been crowned yet. And it's from one of our sponsors, Pure Sim Gear. Thank you to them. They will be providing a pair of their sim racing gloves to the driver with the most combined poles and fastest laps. And I need to find a spreadsheet because I've been given a winner, but I haven't been told how many poles and fastest laps they got. There we go. I found it now. I managed to Google it on Google Drive. But anyway, the winner of the sim racing gloves with a combined total of 5 fastest laps and poles, 3 poles and 2 fastest laps. Drum roll, please. It is a P4 driver, and it is a driver that got a win this season in Spain it is Rageman. Congratulations, you're a pair of sim racing gloves from Pure Sim Gear will be on its way to you. And by the way, you can choose the colour because there's more than one colour. If I were you, I'd go purple because it's one hub. But I'm not sure if there is a purple, actually. Is there a purple? Do you know, Liam?
I don't know. Is there a purple? I hope there's a purple. If there isn't, can we get a purple? I want a purple. I want a purple.
Yeah.
Gloves.
Oh, yeah. I think there might be a purple, but I don't know. But yeah,
Yes.
Congratulations. There was quite a few people that were on there for combined poles and fastest laps. The ones who came agonisingly close. I'm going to say it because I'm mean. The ones who came agonisingly close to winning the award was J. Cole. He got 3 poles and 1 fastest lap. And J. Luke, who got 4 fastest laps. So those two just missed out. If they got 1 more pole fastest lap, they would have been tied. And then we had to have done the wheel and all that. But yeah, there we go. So we've done that. So now we've got our next prizes. All of these prizes, all 3 of these prizes actually, are going to be provided by our sponsors, Next Level Racing, who's been our sponsor for quite a while now. So thank you to Next Level Racing. Some of these prizes you did not know about until tonight. So spoiler alert. So this next prize. So anyone that was crowned champion this season, drivers champion, to be precise, they will have a chance to win a Next Level Racing cockpit and monitor stand, which is worth lots of money. It's around about £518 in UK. That is a lot of money. To be honest, I'm quite jealous, to be honest. But any one of the top 4 could, any one of the 4 champions could win it. And I got the wrong wheel up. There we go. I've got the right wheel up. So, and we're going to be doing the wheel today, which is great news as well. And predictions, Liam. Who do you think is going to get this one out of our 4 champions? Don't be biased.
I'm gonna say it's going to be one of the 4 people. There we go.
There we go.
I could be wrong. It could end up on 2 people, and then I guess do we have to do it again, or does it?
No, it goes to one person. It goes to one person. All right. So I'm gonna get the wheel up. Dum dum dum. I'm being very hyper tonight. I apologise. So it could go to either Jamie, P4 champion, Gaza, P3 champion, J. Cole, P2 champion, or Tico, P1 champion. So, the winner is...
Dun, dun, dun.
J. Cole!
Yes.
So, J. Cole, I'm actually very jealous, by the way. You get a Next Level Racing monitor and cockpit. I think I'll find a link somewhere and show you what you're going to be having as well. And I believe he does have a wheel, so this will be put to good use. So congratulations. So yes, well done. And the next prize, which I will get up as well. So all drivers in the top 3 for me each tier, excluding the winner of the last prize. So J. Cole is not in this, sadly. Sorry, you can't be winning 2 Next Level Racing prizes, I'm afraid. That's in the rules, that's what Nick told me. So anyone excluding J. Cole, who was in the top 3 from each tier, will be with a chance to win a Next Level Racing GT Lite foldable simulator cockpit. And I've seen some screenshots and it does look very, very lovely. You have a wheel, but you would hate, wouldn't you, the last time you did? You did it on ACC, didn't you, Liam?
Yes, I did do an ATC race on a G29. My G29 then spectacularly failed on me, and I hurt my hand quite badly. For a wheel that basically has no torque, it hurt me. Yes. So anyway, but that looks beautiful.
And by the way, thank you to Lukey. By the way, he posted the what J. Cole has won in chat. So J. Cole, if you want to have a little bit of a browse whilst we do the next reward, go and have a browse and see what you win. So I've got to delete J. Cole from the wheel.
Yes, delete him.
Yeah, I've deleted him. There we go. So I'm gutted that I missed out on this one. I just missed out. If I attended USA, I probably would have been top 3 in championship, but we'll gloss over that. But your people that got the top 3 who can win this lovely Next Level Racing gear is Tico, your champion from P1. Jamie, your champion from P4. Gazzaman, your champion from P3. I'll try to remember that. Aero Specialist, top 3 in P3. Larkin, top 3 in P2. Infamous, top 3 in P4, as well as Jason. JM69, top 3 in P2. Con Hoffner, top 3 in P3. And Tom and Legend, top 3 in P1. So, I think the wheel is up on your screen. Yes, it is up on your screen. So, the winner of the GT Lite from the top 3 is... Oh my god, it's 2 P4 drivers have won tonight. It's Jason that gets the prize. I'm sure he's won an Next Level Racing prize before with us, so he gets another one. So congratulations, Jason. He's a nice bloke as well. He's well known in the One Hub Racing community, so well deserved. Congratulations. The second Next Level Racing prize will go to you. So we'll move on to our final one. I don't have a graphic for that, which is very annoying, so I'll get this graphic up whilst I explain it. So, there was a giveaway on Twitter. We launched the season. Anyone could take part. You didn't have to be a driver. You didn't have to be a One Hub Racing. Well, as long as you followed One Hub Racing on Twitter and Next Level Racing on Twitter, you had a chance of winning a Next Level Racing gaming chair. There was about 17 drivers that met the criteria. Well, 17 people. They were mostly drivers, but yes. To make it fair, because I've already got a chair from a sponsor which I can't name, I'm going to put myself out of it because it's only fair. So otherwise I'll have 3 chairs in my room and that'll be an absolute nightmare. But the other people that will have a chance to win are, we've got Sambert, Rahu Mukesh 14, Fishy 06, I can't even pronounce this, Ray S3T, Shayla Poke, Papa Bunny 4, we got Scorpion, good old Scorpion, we got Cam Rules, Matthias, well, WR Matthias, a different Matthias, not the one in One Hub, by the way. We got J Luke, we got Kieran, we got Lukey, our graphics man, also the co-owner with Nick. We got Rick, we got Bam Bam 96, we got one of the ERT managers, we got Dexter, and we got the big boss, Nick. Are you ready, Liam, to find out who has won this lovely contraption of a chair?
Yes, I'm ready for the contraption of this chair, which I can't see yet because I haven't changed the screen.
We haven't got. I can't find the graphic anyway. But anyway, Oh no, I need to do it again. I didn't have it open. Oh my god.
That's what I said. Just have it open. I can't see it.
Sorry, I thought you mean the chair. Right, okay. Right, sorry about that. Anyway, I did refresh it, so it's all good. Anyway, the winner of the Next Level Racing gaming chair is... Oh, what the hell?
It's broken.
Oh my god, it's Nick.
Yes. Is Nick won it?
Yes.
Oh no. Well done, Nick. You have won your own award. Congratulations. Wow.
He's at work as well, so he can't say to re-roll or anything.
This has been rigged. This has been manipulated, man.
It's not. Right, okay, so those are your Next Level Racing prizes. So, we're going to move... What? Stop laughing, Liam. Anyway, we're going to move on to our final wheel of the evening, and that is the ERT Going Gets Tough Award. And the Going Gets Tough Award, the people to get a chance of winning this award, basically, they have to complete all their pre-race and post-race interviews, attend all races, even if you do all the media day stuff. If you miss a race, then unfortunately, you can't win this award. I'm sorry. And you must finish outside the top 3. So if you're outside the top 3, then you're out of it straight away. Because there was quite a few people that would have been eligible, but they were outside the top 3. So we will get your ERT Going Gets Tough Award. There we go. I've got the lovely wheel. And it's come down to 7 drivers who completed all their media day stuff and attended every race. And believe it or not, most of them, apart from John from P4, most of them, pretty much all of them, apart from John, I'm P2. So that just goes to show P2 were the best tier, completing all their media day stuff. The other tiers, please step it up for next season. We don't want just one tier winning it all. But I could have won it if I attended USA. But anyway, the final wheel of the evening. Are you ready to find out who has won the ERT Go Gets Tough award? And can you see the screen?
You can see the screen, Jess. Don't worry, you actually will get it this time.
Right, okay, so the winner of the ERT Going Gets Tough award is... goes to a debutant, a race winner from Austria. It is John Mason. Woo! So John Mason has won a trophy and a gift voucher and whatever you win for the Going Gets Tough award, which I can't remember what you win. I'll get the prize out. Oh, a £10 gift voucher. There we go. So congratulations, John. P4's, the bottom tier, seems to do well in Going Gets Tough awards. They win pretty much almost every time. It's not a fix, I promise. But there we go. Well done to John. Congratulations. I know Colin will be very happy with that. So, but anyway, that is, I believe, the proceedings.
Winners.
Yeah, our winners. I will have to write it all down and do some tweets later on as well as to who has won what. So, yes, congratulations to J. Cole, who won the GT cockpit and monitor stand. Congratulations to Jason, who won the GT Lite foldable simulator cockpit. Congratulations to John, who won the ERT Going Gets Tough award. And ERT also provide our championship trophies as well. But
Lukey's saying something to you, Jess.
what has he said?
GTTA has 5 winners.
Oh, it has 5 winners. Oh. Okay, so I need to get the wheel up again. It didn't say in the thingy. You can. I should have asked before the stream. Technical difficulties. Right.
Go back.
So there we go. So there's one. So we'll move John. So here's the second one. I'm so sorry, by the way. Anyway, the second winner of the Going Gets Tough award is Cam! Woo! Right, so we'll move Cam. I need to write this down, actually. Liam, can you write this down?
I don't have any paper near me.
Or DM it to me on Discord.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So we have John and Cam. That's one so far. 3 more then. Who's the third one, may I ask?
I don't know.
Lukey, who's won his own award. Well, not technically his own award, but you know what I mean. The league's award. Congratulations, Lukey. 2 more then, I think. Yeah, 2 more. I can count. The 4th winner is... John's won an award and so has Colin. Number 4, the Gear Going Gets Tough award goes to Colin. Well done, Colin. Woo! You all get vouchers, by the way. Yes, we're down to 3. 2 people are going to miss out, sadly. Who's going to be the 5th one who gets the final award? J-Luke. So J-Luke gets the final award for the ERT Going Gets Tough. So congratulations to all you 5, and thank you to Lukey for putting it in the chat. Apologies, guys, but those are your winners. So, and hopefully Liam has written it all down for me.
Yes.
Good. That is all good. So, we are going to definitely wrap up the stream now. Oh my god. You see, I can count on Lukey to remind me on small things, and I do appreciate it. So, Lukey and Nick has asked us to say a few words. They'd like to thank all the drivers who took part this season, who produced some great races. Thanks to all the commentators, the main ones being Moore and Thomas for P3. We've had Indecisive and Evan for P2, and of course yourself, Mr. Evil Dragon, and Jamie for P1, as well as a few people that filled in throughout the season, including Tom, Jake, and Bazza. So thank you. And I don't count, so shush. Because I'm thanking myself, that feels weird. So thank you to all of those. Thank you to all the lovely tier coordinators. I can't remember all of them on the top of my head, but I know P4 ones, which are Indecisive and Kingen. P3 is Gaza and Quinn. I can't remember who the other ones were. P2 was a KK and Lukey, I think. Yes, that's Possibly. It. Yes, and P1 was technically myself for the last few races, and Legend. So thank you to all the tier coordinators. Thank you to all the stewards. That is Kingen, White Fountain, and Scorpion, as well as Nick, as well, who helped when some of the stewards were in incident, which was I think about 1 or 2 weeks that happened. But anyway, also thank you to our management members who put in tireless efforts every week. Of course, we had Jamie, who sorted out all the team applications at the beginning of the season. And that was a very tough task, but he did it. Thank you to Jamie. And also he did the engine wear as well. And some naughty people have got minus 20 points for not doing the engine penalty. Dun, dun, dun. So there we go. But anyway, thank you to Jamie for the engine wear. Obviously, I said thanks to the stewards as well. That was King and White Fountain and Scorpion. And they also did some tweets as well and sorted out the rules, made sure that they were okay. I'm going to check Discord, by the way, because otherwise I'm going to forget... because I missed a lot of people last time and I felt annoyed. Thank you to OKK for being the Discord guru. And Liam didn't commentate on OKK, and as Liam likes to call him a Kiki. Yeah. But thanks to OKK for doing all the social things on Discord as well, and setting us management lovely reminders as well. For when we have to do stuff, which I've kind of forgot half the time. So without a KK, it wouldn't have. I probably would have forgotten more. So yeah, thank you to a KK for that one. Thank you to Gaza for being head of tier coordination, as well as sorting out all the lovely driver of the day stuff as well, and doing all the driver of the day press conference questions. Well, typing it all up from the commentators. I don't know how you understood them, but there we go. Thank you, obviously, to Quinn for helping out a little bit during the season as well. Thank you to Indecisive for being our media guru, our media day guru, for doing all the questions. I have to say, brilliant job on those. They were quite funny as well, quite a lot of them. And it does take a while to think up questions, and he did a great job. So thank you to Indecisive. And of course, we got yourself, Liam, for being the best partner in crime that I could ever ask for. You've helped me so much this season. Made my job... this season ever so special. So thank you very much. And I believe that is it, because we had Apex to help for a little bit, but wasn't there for much of the season. But thanks to him anyway. And yeah, and Cam for doing the lovely rankings and the standings and the constructors, basically all the stat stuff. So
yes. Statman Cam.
Yeah, Statman Cam. We love Cam. Yes, thank you to Cam for all the stats stuff. And have I missed anybody apart from Nick, obviously, for being?
Gotta give Nick that, don't we? We just forget Nick.
I always forget Nick for some weird reason. But anyway, thank you to Nick for being. He's one of the owners alongside Lukey. We have 2 owners here at One Have Racing who do a good job. They both keep us on the straight and narrow.
Nick for being Nick.
And Nick for being Nick as well. He does manage it as well as his job. But he recently got a promotion as well. He's now area manager of the company he works for. So
I have no idea what that means.
He manages not just one thing.
Division?
Not just one division, but a lot of divisions in his area. So there we go. So congratulations on your promotion. Give some congratulations to Nick in chat, because if you didn't see his Instagram, he probably didn't mention it, or Twitter or whatever. But yes. Thank you to everyone that's made One Have Racing happen, and thank you to you guys for tuning in every week as well. None of this could have happened without you. So yeah, any final thoughts, Liam, before we wrap up?
Well, I think there's one thing we've got to do. That's the sponsors.
Oh yes, we got to thank the sponsors, and I know you love doing it, Liam, so I'll let you do it.
Yes, and the final sponsors plug before, of course, next season. Of course it is, to Next Level Racing, sponsorly providing prices to Pure Sim Gear, sponsorly providing a pair of the Sim Racing gloves to the driver of the most combined poles, and fastest lap to Gamergoo, which I really, really want some. So I might get with some point. Sponsoring providing Gamer Goose samples to the trophy winners, of course, to our partners. Vespertine partnered with Vespertine, who support our championship prizes, of course. To the boys and gals at ERT, the partner of the ERT Going Gets Tough Award, and of course, the League trophies. And of course, shout out to SimGrid, who of course, powered by SimGrid, who run our seasons through the community and platform, which I think the first time I've actually said it the correct way around for about 9 weeks. So there we go. It took me 9 weeks, and I finally said it the right way around. But there is our sponsors, all the lovely bunch of people.
Yes, so there we go. So that is the end of season 21. Sad face. I'm going to end up probably crying as well. Sadness. But season 2 will be just around the corner. If you want to know what is happening with season 22, keep an eye on socials at One Hub Racing. I don't have a clue what's going on as well. Nick and Luke are doing some great stuff behind the scenes. So, yeah. We are just leaving it to those two for the time being. They can choose what they want to do the reveal-y stuff. Of course, we're very excited with what's going to happen in season 22. Hopefully you guys can get involved in the racing. If you're not racing this season, if you're not racing next season, but race this season, thank you very much and enjoy your break. For those of you that are racing next season, well, you don't have long to wait either. We'll obviously keep us informed via the One Hub Racing Twitter and Instagram, and follow us on Twitch as well. And if you've won a prize this evening, or a driver's or constructor's title, Nick will be in touch for how to claim your prize. So yeah, so for myself and Liam, we'll let you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good one. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next week actually for the All-Star race from the top 20 are going to be taking part, and we got an Irish commentary box of Evan and Moore. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that, watching that back. But anyway, see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening. Take care. Or morning.
Good morning.
Depending where you are. It's for Cam's benefit. But stay safe, and goodbye.